guys, I'm Bailey. Thank you for clicking on my channel. Today I wanted to film for you a nursery tour. Now, I love florals and flowers and decorating with different things like that. But when I found out we were having a baby boy, obviously we couldn't use, the flowers. So I decided to make it more masculine by doing a botanical greenery theme, which I really love. I've incorporated a lot of whites, oatmeal colors, and things like that into the greenery. This nursery is also fairly gender neutral, so it could work for a baby girl too. So if you're interested in seeing what I have in my nursery for our baby boy, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'll start by showing you the crib. This crib is the Jenny Lind 3-in-1 crib. It actually converts into a toddler bed when he outgrows it. I really love the spindles. They kind of give it that classic vintage feel. And you'll see in this nursery I tried to incorporate a lot of this white spindle ball kind of look. For bedding, we went with a flax colored bedding from Restoration Hardware. It's their linen collection, so we have the fitted sheet, the toddler quilt, and then also the toddler pillow. And we did get this bed skirt from Restoration Hardware as well. I really like that it touches the ground. I just love bed skirts that touch the ground, and I know when we do raise the crib, it probably won't touch the ground, but for some reason I think that gives it a really romantic drapery feel to it. I also found this really cute cactus pillow, and I had to get it. And then he also has a Cuddle and Kind doll, and I think the initiative behind Cuddle and Kind is so wonderful because every time you buy a Cuddle and Kind doll, they give 10 meals to children in need. So I was really excited when we were given that as a gift. I also decided to add this curtain. Like I said, it's a nursery nook, so this kind of divides the space and gives the nursery a more private feel so that you can see the separation in the room. And because I couldn't hang a baby mobile, the wall is too slanted, and when I tried, it would kind of fall right in his face, and it was more of a hazard. So I just found this dream catcher and thought I would add a little bit of greenery to it and hang it from the curtain. Kai just started sleeping in his crib, and he sleeps so much better in it, but I just wanted to mention that there are no blankets or pillows in the crib when he's sleeping in it. And we don't have bumpers or anything, so it is sleep safe. So our baby boy just woke up from his nap. A little bit too soon, but we'll just show the nursery with him in it. Okay, so my husband and I bought this plant right before he was born. It was kind of like a fun way of symbolizing new life coming into our home. And I've actually never had a plant before, and it really went with the theme. So I was excited. We went and looked at plants and picked out our favorite together when I was super pregnant. And then we purchased a basket to go with the plant that kind of incorporated the flax and oatmeal colors that I have in the sheets and as you'll see in other parts of the room. And then this little toy basket down here is where we keep all the wooden toys. So I'll show you. I love wooden toys because I feel like it's just a good way to lessen the bringing in of plastic and things like that. We found these blocks at one of the baby stores, and they're so cute. They're alphabet blocks, but they remind me of the vintage blocks that they used to have in the olden days. Like we were both saying, we feel like we had blocks like these when we were kids. And then just different wooden toys where you can stack rings and things like that, and I love the botanical pattern on the basket. Also in this corner we keep our clothing hamper. It's just so easy to be able to throw the dirty laundry right in that hamper because we're right beside the change table. So that's what I'll show you next. Do you see your dada behind the camera?
Hi buddy. Hello.
So this is the change table. He, for some reason, absolutely loves his change table. I think it's the direct eye contact that he gets when he's at it, and he loves being naked. But I really like it too because we actually found this dresser at Wayfair, and it came with the change topper, and this change topper is removable, so when he outgrows this table he can use the dresser in his bedroom, so it will grow with him. The knobs were actually dark brown and I didn't think they went with the room, so I painted them white. I was originally going to switch them out, but I ended up really liking them white, so I kept it. We actually, because it's a small space, we're very minimalist in what we have around, so we're able to keep all of his clothes in the drawers and all of his things on this side of the change table, which is really nice. I love this change pad cover because, again, it has little cactuses and ferns and eucalyptus leaves, and it just really goes with the theme of the room. We didn't find this until right before he was born, and when we did, I was so excited. We went with just a white curtain in the space. Originally, I was looking at like a dark green curtain, but it darkened it up so much, it made it feel small. I thought I really want to keep it light and airy. And my favorite part about the curtain is these little white balls on both sides. They actually match the crib, and they match this K here, which kind of has a white vintage feel to it, and I love that. You can't see it, but behind the curtain there are string lights, and when we turn those on at night, it's so pretty. We use it as his night light, and it gives it, like I said, that really romantic feel. We strung eucalyptus along the top of the window here. That eucalyptus is actually what we got married under. And then we bought him this onesie that says Hello World. It's got the green and the oatmeal colors and a little bit of eucalyptus on either side, so I of course had to hang it up in the room. It still fits him, but he's slowly outgrowing it. So we're gonna have to keep wearing it, aren't we? Okay, so I'll show you. What do you see? What do you see? See? What do you see? Tell me when you're ready.
Get ready.
Oh, okay. So this diaper caddy is one of my favorite things in this entire room. We found it at Restoration Hardware, and I love the basket weave and the color of it and everything, and I was really looking at getting the matching hamper, but it was just too much. I couldn't bring myself to buy it, so I settled for the diaper caddy. In the front of it we keep our wipes. We keep these really soft washcloths, and sometimes I use them on his bum if he has a serious blowout and wipes aren't good enough. I'll just put some more water on here. We keep his diaper creams on this side, and then of course diapers along the back. Now I bought this little stuffy, it's small, and I thought it fit really well on the change table, and I had it in mind of him playing with it while he was getting his diaper changed. So maybe when he gets a bit older, he'll enjoy that. Now I wanted to show you the inside of the dresser and how we keep it organized, because for the longest time, even before Kai came along, I've been doing the KonMari method of folding my clothes, and I find it saves so much space. So I did that with his things, and I'll just show you. So Kai is 2.5 months. In the top drawer here, we have the 0 to 3 month sizes that are sleepers and onesies. So these are the things that I put at the top because in the middle of the night, if he needs a new sleeper, they're right here in this box. Beside it are the long sleeve onesies, short sleeve onesies in this box, and like overalls and jumpsuits in this box, and then all of his sleep sacks. So here's a sleep sack, here's a swaddle sleep sack, things like that. And again, these are all 0 to 3 month sizes. In this second drawer, I have 0 to 3 month sizes, but these are the going out outfits. So I have all of his sweaters, and then pants, and then his shirts here. And then I have his snowsuits on either side there. Now he is close to the 3 month line, so he does dabble in 3 to 6 month sizes. So on the very bottom drawer, I have all of his 3 to 6 month clothes. Shirts, pants, sweaters, and then usually his sleepers are here, but we are going on vacation, so they're all packed. This one just opens up like a door here, and it has 3 drawers. The top 2 just pull right out, so I'll show you those with the help of my trusty sidekick. So this top drawer, I kind of keep accessories. I just throw them all in here. There's no like rhyme or reason behind it. I have socks. He has so many socks, and some mittens, things like that. And then bibs. Again, he has a ton of bibs. They're all in here. These are the cotton hats that kind of go with his little sleepers, onesies, and things like that. And then these are his outdoor hats. So his little bonnets, his toques, his sun hats, things like that. This second drawer is where we keep all of his health and safety things. So we have hand and face wipes, his thermometer, his nose Frida, his hairbrush, his nail clippers, things like that. They all go in here. His little teething necklace, his pacifier, etc. So that's all in there in this little basket. And then here I keep his vitamins. I give him these vitamins every morning, and we use this little spoon. I also keep backup diapers in this here. So it's really easy to just grab them and refill the diaper caddy up top. And then in the very bottom, it doesn't pull out, but I just have some extra things. So I keep the Ubi diaper pail bag liners. I keep a container of coconut oil because we put it on his skin after the bath. I keep this heating pad. I actually love this heating pad because sometimes I'll heat it up while he's in the bath and I'll lay it on his change pad, and then when he comes and lays on it when he's naked, it's nice and warm for him. And then we just have extra hand and face wipes. So that is...
We're back there.
Oh, well, Dada, it's a mess. Back here we have some cloth diapers that we haven't tried yet, but I'm hoping to dabble in them and eventually switch to cloth diapers. But I only have 3 right now. One is actually in the wash. So we'll see how that goes. I will keep you updated on the cloth diaper venture. While I'm sitting on the floor, I'll show you our diaper pail. We went with the Ubi diaper pail. I was doing a lot of research. Originally, I wanted a diaper pail that you could open with your foot, but then I thought that this was better because it's stainless steel and it won't get mold, it won't get stinky. There's no plastic in it, so the smells won't absorb into the plastic. So I thought this would have a lot more longevity in it. I know it is a bit more expensive, but if you can find it on sale, it will last you a lot longer. I also like that it has a lock feature, so when he gets bigger and he's getting into things, I can just lock it and I never have to worry about him getting into the dirty diapers. And it is really easy to open. Like, it doesn't take much effort. You don't have to touch it with your hands if your hands are dirty. So it's super easy. And we have Ubi diaper pail liners in it right now because they are biodegradable, but you can put any garbage bag or anything in there. It doesn't need a specific type of bag, which is nice too. We just used our old IKEA light that we had laying around the house for this corner over here, and it really does a nice job of lighting up the room. I spray painted it gold so that it would incorporate the same colors because it was originally silver, I believe. Okay, so I will show you our shadow box shelves next. Right here in this corner we have a shadow box from Restoration Hardware. This is in the size small. They have small, medium, and large. And I just put this potted plant in the center because I thought it looked really nice and it incorporated the theme of his room. Up top, you'll see our sound machine, which if you're interested in finding more information about that sound machine, it's in my newborn must-haves video. This shadow box is the size large. I really like this one. It has that vintage feel to it with the white, the spindles that you see on the crib and in his little K, and also in the curtains, so it kind of pulls it all together. You can see it here. I put some of my favorite things on the shelf, and this will evolve as he gets older and as, you know, the vibe of the space changes and things like that. So we have some of those vintage little blocks for his name. We actually used these blocks in the name reveal that we did. And this fun little bath toy that my husband picked out. We were shopping and this was his favorite. I like that it doesn't have a hole in the bottom, so you can't get water stuck in there and it won't get moldy. Here, this was actually a gift. This was passed down. It was his great-grandfather's. He collected, so my grandfather, he collected trucks and cars and things like that, and I just thought it matched so well with the space. And then we have a Shell Silverstein book, classic. I think this was mine. Actually, yes, this was mine when I was a kid. My mom gave me all the books to give to Kai, and so I had to put this one up. Another piece of Greenery. And then we have this really cute little wooden plane that has wheels, so I'm excited for when he can start playing with it. And we just put a couple of our favorite board books. I want to show you this one. It's so cute, the nursery rhymes book. It has all of the nursery rhymes in it, and the little figures are like stitched felt figures, and I just love this one. This wooden board was something that I loved. I saw it on Etsy, and I really wanted to get it to incorporate it in the space, but shipping to Canada wasn't available because that's where we are, so I decided to just make my own. My sister actually created the wood for me and painted it white, and I just had to add the letters to it. So it's my favorite saying ever. Every time I read it, it still sometimes makes me tear up, and when I'm sitting with him in this nursery in the middle of the night rocking him back to sleep, it just reminds me to enjoy every moment, even though the nights might seem long, but the days really are short. Oh, is that how you feel? And again, we strung some eucalyptus around it, the same that we used when we got married, so it really has a sentimental vibe to it. Guys, he's so strong, he's like standing on his own. Crazy! So this is his little toy box. It says so many toys, so little time. And I love it because it's on wheels, so we can wheel it to different parts of the room. You like it? I had said when we bought it that I was hoping all of his toys could fit in it and no more, and then we would start cycling through them and donating the old toys, but it's already full and he's not even in the stage where he's playing with them yet, so I'll have to really reevaluate that. And then right beside it we have his blanket box. It looks a little empty right now because, like I said, a lot of his blankets are packed for our vacation, but it has that flax color. The color of the box perfectly matches the crib, and I really love the feathers. It reminds me of the dream catcher that we have in here, so I thought it was perfect. And this rug that I'm sitting on was actually our first purchase before we decided on a theme for the nursery. We saw it at a little boutique and had to have it. On this hook we keep his diaper bag, and I love this diaper bag, so if you'd like to see more information on it, just check out my What's in My Diaper Bag video. This little corner of the room is the reading nook. I made this little sign from Crafts at Michael's that says read to me, and then we just found these spice rack shelves at IKEA, and we put all of his books on it, and then there's more books in the basket down there, and I just love being able to visually see all of his books. I put his board books on the bottom shelf so that when he's big enough he can actually walk up to it and pick those ones himself. I knew that these ones were a bit more advanced because he could rip the pages, so I kept them higher up and will read those ones to him. But I do like the idea of having him be able to access his toys and his books and choose what he's interested in for his playtime. And I just love the idea of coming here and picking out a book and sitting and reading with him in our little reading nook. Okay, so the last thing we have in this room is his little rocking chair. I love sitting in it and nursing him when he wakes up for his 5:30 feed. We have this green pillow that kind of incorporates the greenery, this really nice throw blanket that we were gifted from Pottery Barn Kids. It matches the gray, and then this side table is great for keeping your water. Like, I always have water when I'm nursing him because I get so thirsty, or different things like that. We have a little cactus burp cloth, a book in case we decide to read him a story, and then I just have his piggy bank there. The nice thing about this box is if you open it, I keep all of my nursing things in it. So I keep nursing pads, my breast pump, and a lot of burp cloths. So if I need them, they're right beside me, kept in the little table, which is really handy. Thank you guys so much for watching my nursery tour. If you enjoyed this video and you like the way I decorated it, then please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more videos. We are going on vacation, but I will be uploading at least 2 times every week. And I will leave links below to everything in the nursery if you'd like to get it for your own nursery or for a room in your house. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video.